back. Corinne Suring joining us from Ardeo Spa Salon on this Monday afternoon. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much, my dear.
Yeah, you're all tanned and glowy.
Well, it's called makeup.
I'm well aware of that
Lots
feeling.
of that bronzer stuff.
But you look great.
Topically. It's just because, you know, of course, look at the weather outside, and I'm still not ready to give up the beautiful summer, and you got to do what you got to do to hold on to that.
That's right. Denial's a powerful force. You have to keep it going. We're talking today, though, about the fact that, yes, whether we want to believe it or not, fall arrives actually technically on Thursday morning.
Absolutely.
Fall equinox. So always changes in the hair industry.
Yeah, absolutely. What we've been finding, though, that people are still kind of holding on to a bit of a longer look with their hair. There's not drastic you know, changes in cuts, but we've seen a lot of changes in colors this year, or a blending of colors. For example, the ombre and the balayage was very popular, and now what they're changing that into is now they're calling it the sombre. So they're trying to soften the tones and go into where it's not so obvious, but they're not really getting rid of it either. So it's amazing also that the gray is back for women.
Which I can't, myself personally, I will never go that gray, but for young girls,
oh, it's fantastic.
I've seen it done in your salon.
Yes.
It is beautiful.
And like I said, that kind of started out this spring, and it's still going strong. We get people in weekly wanting that look, and here in Kamloops, you know, it takes a while to get from New York to Kamloops, if you know what I mean. So we're still getting like an epic amount of people wanting to do the ombre and balayage, but we're adding colors, different colors into it to make it softer, like the sombre now they're coining, and it's beautiful. I think we brought some photos.
We do have photos, and we're going to take a look at these,
So that's kind of the sombre, like there's the mocha and the caramel sombres, so we can kind of go through those and see how it's the same kind of look, but it's just a little bit softer in kind of where, and like I said, here on Kamloops, clients, you know, our residents are still loving this look. This is more of a beige rather than a gray, which is still on the cool side, and it's gorgeous. It's kind of a violety beige. That's a really popular trend as well. Taylor Swift had that. Here's showing some shorter, if women are wanting to cut their hair, just to give it a little bit of a change, that we're having just these fun, fabulous bobs in different shapes and forms, and you can see.
Let's hold on this one for a second. You sent one in, I couldn't find it, but this was sort of a similar pupil.
It kind of goes with the titanium white gray hair, but then you can have some fun with it, throw in some pastel colors, and so to give it, you know, not that you're going for just gray hair, right?
But how quickly will this fade? If you only do little snippets of that opal color, how long is it?
Well, we have some beautiful hair colors that are vibrant, and they last for a couple months, you know, and once you put it in that light colored hair, that really tends to grip in. So you're getting a couple months out of it for sure.
Let's go to the next one.
And so kind of, again, back to the caramels.
There's a few pictures.
Warming it up for the people who don't want to be gray.
That's right, warm that up. I don't know if there's, there's that full gray.
There's that full gray. I mean, and that is, I mean, that's stunning. I have clients that are in their 60s that wish they had that hair color, so it's quite ironic. It looks beautiful when it's done. And a big thing with all these colors, these ombres and everything that people need to know is there isn't one picture that we've seen that is straight. So a lot of clients, they come in with super straight hair and they want this ombre, and then they have trouble sometimes with the, you know, it blending. It looks good wavy, you know, and that's what we have to tell clients. It's important to get that soft filtered look in a flowy, wavy style. So. But yeah, lots of fun. This one I love because we've got dark hair, but yet we got light around the face, and so you don't have to give up your blonde per se if you don't want to have roots, like regrowth. And it's gorgeous. So you can go back to your natural hair color, but still have a little oomph and not be really too committed.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Also,
go ahead.
I often do a little thing with Susan about my favorite things, and I just wanted to talk about a beautiful makeup line that it came out of Vancouver. It's a Canadian Vancouver-based company, and it originally started as Geisha Inc., and they've rebranded it. and it's now called Amaterasu.
Okay.
Which is a mouthful.
It is a mouthful.
And it means strength, empowerment, and elegance. And this is like, I've used a lot of, because I am a mascara junkie, I'm just going to tell you,
yeah.
and eyeliner. This is one of the most beautiful products we've ever used and sold. It's very, they have more products in their makeup line, but these three are the top sellers, probably in one of the few top sellers in North America, because the mascara, the eyeliner, and the brow pencils, they don't smudge. They're waterproof, but they're not harsh chemicals either.
Right, so you're getting the best of both
You're
worlds.
getting the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
And the super dramatic volume mascara, it is, I've never used anything. One swipe and you get 6 times the length. So it's
beautiful.
It's just a beautiful product. And you know, women are always, we spend a lot of money on makeup, right? And it's kind of nice to know of a few things that actually work and are fantastic and are a top seller. So it's a beautiful product that they have. And another thing, when I have a little tip for when you're using your mascara, and you know, after a few weeks, you kind of get a little clumpy, you know how it builds up. What you do is you just take a dry paper towel and you wipe your wand, wipe it all off, and then put it back, and it's like your mascara wand is like brand new. So you know how you, by the time you get to the end of the tube, it's a disaster, right?
Yes.
And you just can't even properly put the mascara on. But if you do every 2 to 3 weeks, take this off, wipe it down, it's amazing.
Gives it new life.
And the liquid eyeliner and the brow pencil are, they have a microfiber tip.
Nice.
So they go on without, like, you know, harsh effort, and you can get it in on skin that's over 40. And it'll go and stay where it's supposed to. Yesterday I was at an event, cried for 2 hours. It was a beautiful, beautiful event. Cried for 2 hours and I couldn't leave, and it's one of those where you're like, you're just wiping your chin, you can't come to your eyes. And I went to the bathroom, I was like, darn, this is good.
It's all in the same place.
There.
That's awesome, and that's important, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So fabulous product.
That's awesome. So you guys can, people can head down to Ardeo and check out this makeup line if you would like to as well. You guys have all kinds of great colors that you offer, great styles. If you'd like to check out Ardeo, of course, 4th and Seymour. Information on the screen.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. ArdeoSpa.com. We're back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.